Hello again everybody, and welcome to another episode of Game Time. I'd like to start by saying the reason I haven't been uploading anything is because I've been hooked on a new game, and this is the game. So I'm going to do a quick little video of ESO. There's not really much to show. Basically, I used to play this a lot with Shadow, who's sat right there on a horse, but there was not enough content for me back in the day at launch, back in 2015 I think it was. But a friend of mine decided to play it on stream a few weeks back, and it gave me the itch, and then ESO went on sale. So yeah, I repurchased it because I sold the digital edition. No, sorry, lie. I sold the physical edition. So yeah, I rebought it digital, we shared it, so now we're back on ESO. So today I'm just going to be running around, and for those of you that don't know ESO, you can have a look at basically what it is. I mean, I'm going to be just doing dailies and stables and shit like that, and possibly run a dungeon. But yeah, I do seriously enjoy it, but it is very, very, very bloody time consuming. So it doesn't really leave much time for me to do anything else with regard to content, especially considering I'm enjoying it so damn much. And I am a bit of a geek, so when it comes to games like a massive MMO, I'm there every time. So I'm just doing my daily thing. So today we're going to upgrade our speed on our mount. We got 20 real-time hours before that resets. So every day you have a set amount of things you can do. You can put your riding speed up there. This is my mount. I bought him ages back, so he's just a little guar, a little dino. But you can up his speed. He's currently on 9% speed. It can go up to 60, so I'm focusing on speed first. And then we're going to take some crafting writs off the board, and then we're going to start upgrading our crafting. And this is basically just all I'm doing. So I need 2 oak bows and 1 oak shield for my daily. So we'll go across to oak, and we will do that. I needed 2, did I say? Yeah, 2. And then we need a shield. And that's that crafting writ done. So basically all I'm doing is upgrading every single thing I can, and every time we get a daily to do, which gives us more XP for that specific thing, we're doing that, and then we're going to run a dungeon daily together, and you'll see why. Hang on, I'm just reading. You'll see why I haven't been doing much of anything else. Helm, dagger, right, iron, this one. So we need to go back to iron. So we do, what was it, dagger? It was dagger. Yeah, and what else was it? Helm and pauldron. Right, okay. So yeah, this is why I haven't been doing any other sort of content, so to speak. I mean, DBD, yeah, we got the Oni coming and everything, but I don't know. DBD just makes me rage lately, and the only reason I went on it was because there was nothing else to damn play. Conan, I'm waiting for the mounts, but because this is a paid subscription, I probably won't be coming back to Conan until my subscription expires with ESO, or I get bored. And there's 810 champion levels to hit after level 50, so yeah, I might be in this for the long haul. And for those of you that like MMOs, there is a PvP section on ESO as well. Leather helmet, leather arm caps, leather braces, right, okay. Leather helmet, so it's that one, that's rawhide, that's hide, leather. Right, leather helmet, leather braces, and arm caps. Where the hell's the arm caps? There. Right, so as I say, I am relatively new to this. I did play back at launch with Shadow, but there was not enough content, but now there is an unbelievable amount of content. So we've come back, and yeah, we're absolutely loving every second of it. There's so much customization to add in. You can wear costumes now, you can get houses now, you can do dailies that actually are rewarding now. Hang on, before I hand that in, I want to make sure that I've got the right loadout on. That's not the one I want to level up. That one is. Alright, so I'll just switch my weapons, so when I hand these in I get XP for that instead of the other one. And then we're handing these dailies in, getting us crates and inspiration and experience and gold. And then we're going to open all this shit up for tomorrow. So we got blacksmith crate number 1. What did we get? Repair kit, selling stuff, shipment of ingots, nice. Leather satchel, nice. What else we got? Woodworker crate, jade. Ooh, nice woodwork survey. Right, so that's a map for the survey, and basically what a survey does is you go off and you figure out where the survey is. You go over there, and apparently it will show that you have an area that's only linked to your character because you were the one that opened the survey, and it'll give you like a massive amount of materials. But we're going to go and quickly sell some stuff that we got from that, and then we're going to get into the daily dungeon. Currently the dungeon system is a bit hit and miss. You do have a group finder. Back in the day when I played it back in 2015, there wasn't a group finder, so you had to literally stand outside the damn dungeons and ask people for a party, and then you'd be lucky if you got a tank, a healer and 2 DPS. But you could go in there with 4 DPS, 4 tanks. There was no party system, so to speak, back in the day, and that used to kill it for us as well. But now there is actually a way that you can click ready up and it'll find a party for you while you're doing everything else. So that's always a bloody good bonus. So what we're going to do now is Shadow's in the group, I'm group leader, so we're going to ready up for the activity finder. We're going to go dungeon finder, random dungeon, and if you look there, daily bonus reward is 75,000 XP. Just to give you a perspective for those of you that are all new to this, our experience for our character currently is at 40. We need 130 to level up to 45. So that'll be a nice big chunk, and you can do that once a day for a random dungeon, and then you get about 12-13k if you run them again after that, but this is the first day's big bonus. So you're ready up. If you look bottom right, you'll see that there's a time limit. It's a status queued. There is actually a bug currently with the activity finder, and it'll sometimes just run forever. It's like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, it'll just keep waiting and doing absolutely nothing. So what I've taken to doing, I don't know whether it actually helps, is leaving the queue instantly after like 10 seconds and then readying back up, and then it'll pop, look. So if it doesn't ready within 10 seconds, just do that. Unready and then ready back up after 10 seconds and it should pop instantly, and that's a little workaround that we've figured out that we can do to get us into the dungeons pretty quick. So this will be an instance dungeon, so there'll be 4 people. There'll be a healer, which is Shadow, there'll be a damage dealer, which is me, there'll be another random damage dealer, which is somebody else, and then there'll be a tank, which is for aggression pulls, just like any other MMO. But you can be linked with like random levels. There can be levels that are really high, like this guy here that's just running on, which we don't like actually. It's a bit annoying because he'll just run in and one bang everything basically, and it doesn't really leave anything for anybody else to do, which is a bit crap in my opinion. I don't like that. But there's a level 22 and then there's a level 810 champion, which is basically the highest level in the game that you can get. As I said, I'm pretty noob because I've only just come back, and to get my rotations going and the like, to get my power-ups, to get my crystal frags to proc on my DPS loadout, I need to do some damage, and I can't do any damage when there's an 810 here, because by the time I've actually got my things to proc, everything's dead. So yeah, it's pretty annoying with regard to that, but yeah, it kind of makes the healer moot as well, especially when the tank doesn't grab aggro at 8-10, so now everything's like running ragged everywhere. I mean, it's fun, but yeah, it kind of gets a bit annoying. It's really hard to sustain as well when you can't actually use a weapon to do a full charge to get your magic back, because the guy's just killing everything. So I'm a vampire for the record as well, so I've got a real bad weakness to fire, so I've got me a little damage shield that I can pop up. For those of you that don't know, I just triggered Mage Light like an idiot because I'm not used to this loadout. Trying a new damage loadout. I mean, for some people will like this, but some people obviously won't. It's not their cup of tea. But what I will say is, I thoroughly enjoy it, and that's why I haven't been doing anything else. All the things that we used to do back in the day are coming back to me. The 810's just in there fighting the boss on his own because he can. So we're gonna pep up some buffs. Pop Mage Light again because that was meant to be liquid lightning like a moron. There we go. And there we go. See, that was a boss. With an 810 here, there's really no point. You just literally fly through the dungeons. I mean, some people like getting carried. Personally, I don't. I'd rather run the dungeon with people my own level, because then if he runs off, we don't know where the hell, what's going on as returning players. There's no hint when you join the dungeon, unlike Final Fantasy, to say that this player is new, so they'll run ahead, you know, shit like that. This guy's the level 22, so he's probably linked up with the 810 to get carried through and power his character up, which is all well and good. I mean, some people like doing that. It might be an alternate character and the like, but personally I don't, and I don't think it should be allowed to run the low-level dungeons, in all honesty, with the higher level characters. I think it kind of defeats the purpose. But yeah, that's just me. I do thoroughly enjoy this game though, I must admit. Where's my other pet? Is he with me? Yeah, there he is. Right, I don't know what these guys are doing. Right, he's going over here for some reason. Is he doing the quest?
What delightful folly is this?
Oh, hello. I'm stuck. Right, so I'm going to pep up my loadouts, buff up my creatures, and then try and proc. Nah, can't proc anything. Everything's dying too quick. Right, so this was a bad example with regard to running a dungeon. Or it was a good example, dependent. Yeah, he's a boss. I'll probably be able to do something here. So we'll cast our Daedric Curse, we'll buff up our pets, we'll put a shield on, and then we'll get our crystal frags to prop, and there we go. Just keep the buffs up. Pop it again until he gets below half health with a Twilight Tormentor, which is my winged pet, made of Magicka. Shit. There we go, crystal frag. Atronach. Buff myself up a bit when that comes up. Can't buff. Shit. Pep. Daedric Curse. Get some magic back. My sustain's really low at the minute because I'm like 40 odd, so I ain't got the gear, I ain't got the things to keep me up, but this guy's actually got a decent health pool, so we can actually get a couple of rotations in. Taking absolutely everything because I want to level up everything. Did I just get a robe? I got a robe of Sanctuary, nice. Is that going to be better for me? Let's have a look. I'm wearing the spider jerkin. Yeah, that is better for me. Right, let's put... Oh shit, he's triggered combat. See what I mean? You can't even change gear in the damn dungeon because they just pull everything. Right, let's proc that. Proc that. There we go. I mean, for some people who like MMOs, you will like ESO. I'm not trying to get anybody into it, I'm just letting you know why there's been no content coming of late. And this is why, because I am thoroughly enjoying doing this, and there is that much to do. I don't actually think it leaves much time for anything else, in all honesty. So I'm gonna just be playing this for a long time, I think. I'll probably do some videos when I get a higher level, if I decide to move into PvP. I don't think Shadow will decide to move into PvP because it's not her thing. But I want to go there at some point. Whether it be later, but there's an entire area dedicated to PvP, or you can just do PvE, and the content is endless, it really is. There's DLC that you get from subscribing. If you subscribe for, I think it's £9 a month, you get a lot of extra added bonuses as well. And all the DLC is basically, I would say free, but it's not technically free. If you pay for the membership, you get every single DLC that's attached to it, which is a lot of bloody DLC. You gain access to it all with just the monthly subscription, which I like. I do like. That was the same with DC Universe. If you paid the monthly subscription, you got access to all the DLC. I do like that. That's a really nice thing. So we're gonna start slamming on the boss, pepping our Tormentor up, getting some Magicka back, and then switching to our Crystal Frag rotation. Kinda know what I'm doing at the minute, but doesn't really help when you got an 8-10 sat there, in all honesty. Can't even kill a damn Bonekin on my own, look. Right. Taking everything, and then we'll look at what we get at the end of the dungeon. We should be level 45 by the end of this, and if we hit level 45, we should be able to access Undaunted keys, which is another faction group daily, so then we can do more dailies. So then the game becomes a daily farm, so as soon as you log in, you end up with, like, I don't know, an absolute shit ton of dailies to do. What I'm trying to do here is try and keep myself buffed up, because Shadow knows the DPS is massive. So she's gone into a werewolf form, if you can see it over there, because she's a werewolf, I'm a vampire. And they've all got added bonuses and negatives and the like. That's her howling over there. There she is, look. Do a little dance for us. Do a little dance. There we go. She's doing a werewolf dance. I love that dance. Right, but yeah, I mean, she doesn't need to heal in this dungeon because the 8-10 is basically wiping everything too quick, so there's no point. She may as well just level up a werewolf. I can keep myself healed to a point when they're going down this quick, but if we were all the same level, she would run healer. But there really is no point. I mean, maybe here, but it just depends on how everybody ends up falling. So we'll do our buffs again. We'll put our shield on. I think I Daedric cursed him already. So you watch his health drop. These are bosses, bear in mind. I'm gonna proc my Atronach down. That's my ultimate. Yeah, way too easy. Daedric curse reapply. Buff my input. Liquid lightning on the floor. Run him towards the damn thing that I just placed if he's aggroing me. I've got to be careful with fire. Oof. Get out of the way. I need to switch, pop a shield. Then I can tank again. Hey, there we go. Activity complete. Boss is dead. We get the extra reward. Shadow's doing a little victory pose there, a little victory dance, look.
Ignore his words.
Shadow and the damn emotes.
Begin the separation.
Gotta love it.
I'm not confident this
Yeah, I got a sexy little dog down there. She's dancing at my dog now. Looks like you're gonna eat it. Right. Yeah, that's the dungeon done then. So then you check your mail, and once a day you get rewards from doing the dungeon daily. So then you get even more rewards, then you go into your inventory, and then all the exclamation points is all the new gear I've got, so I can have a look at what ups my stats better on the right side. Then you got PvP builds, you got PvE builds, you can deconstruct anything you don't want, so then your crafter goes up, then you can be a jewellery crafter, you can be a blacksmith. What are you doing? This dungeon is done, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my social, I'm gonna go into my guilds, which is basically an FC and stuff like that, and look for somebody where I want to go. So I want to go to Stonefalls ideally, but there is nobody on in the Stonefalls. Oridon, Cyrodiil, Sunspire, right, never mind. Right, I'm just going to run out the dungeon then, screw it. You can go first person, if that's what you like to do. It's a bit more difficult in dungeons to go first person though, so I tend to stick to third. Again, console ESO is a lot different to PC ESO. They got a lot more shit on the PC than we've got. They got add-ons for finding things that are really difficult to locate, which I'm quite envious of. These portals end up taking you back to the boss room if you die, so you always know you're relatively close to the exit if you find that portal, and then we can just get out the dungeon, and then we'll go back to where we originally started in Stonefalls. So currently that's all that we have. But now we've got the Undaunted Pledges, which I'll need to get into, but because I'm new, I'm not going to show you what they are. I don't know what they are. I haven't run one yet, so I'm going to be doing those, but they're another daily I can cover at some other point. I just wanted to show you all what we've been doing. Leveling things up, doing dungeons, crafting gear. You can dye your gear, you can make it your own. It's basically just a massive, fun MMO with endless amount of content. Endless amount of areas to explore. Pretty decent bloody map size. Are you ready? For what? What's this? No, I'm not ready. Go away. Someone in your group is not ready. Yeah, me. Apparently your ready check initialized for some reason there. Initiated rather. So right, I'll just show you real quick. We're there. And then all of these little icons here is this little city. So we have like a cooking fire down there for crafting. We have a bank there that we can go and put our stuff in. We have an outlaws refuge, which is for when you steal things. You can go and sell your wares down there. We have a weaponsmith. We have armourers. We have blacksmiths, mystics, woodworkers, leatherworkers, everything. And that's just one little zone there. And then you move out into the big map area. So there's another village, another city there, and there's another place there you can visit. And then once you've done this area, you can zoom out again, and then that was just that one bit there. And then you can move into this one, and then this one, and then this one, and this one, and that one. I mean, the content is bloody endless, and if I zoom all the way out, you can see how many sections we've got. So this is where I've been, this is what I've been doing lately, and yeah, I am paying for the privilege of being able to do this, but you don't have to pay for it. You haven't got to pay the monthly subscription. The only reason I do it is because I get a craft bag and all access to all the DLC, and the craft bag is basically, say you got an inventory space, say if you look there at the top it's a 62 out of 90, you start with 70, but when you go into crafting and the like, when you look at your materials, not materials, sorry, where is it? Where's those materials? It's not slottables. Where's my craft bag? Oh yeah, R1. Right, so there'll be a section where you get materials for crafting, alchemy and all that stuff, but if you look at this, That is all my crafting materials. So you can imagine how many slots that is. And you're only allowed to carry 90. So then you have to put it in your bank, and your bank's only got 70 as well. So basically, with ESO Plus, if you subscribe, this inventory here is infinite for crafting materials, and it comes when you sign up. So you can carry around all the crafting materials and it doesn't take up inventory space, which is a big thing for me. So just for that alone, that's worth the subscription in my opinion. Not to mention, all the DLCs come with so this one, 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 and this one. All of them are dungeon DLCs. Here's all the zone DLCs, so you get all these for free. Well, not free. You get all these when you sign up to Plus again. Elder Scrolls Online Plus membership. So all of these are different DLCs you can do after the base game. The base game is very long as well. Then you get all the dungeons. The only one you don't get is the newest one, which is Elsewhere. And the newest DLC available on ESO doesn't come part of ESO Plus. You have to buy that separately. So if I click upgrade, it'll tell you there you can upgrade and how much it is, and I think that's about 30 quid for that newest one. But if you wait a year, it will become free when the next one comes out. So yeah, that's always a positive. So if you do play it continually, you will gain access to all the DLC. It just means you got to wait for the newest one to become available. And that's basically what we're doing. We're just playing away and leveling up and enjoying the damn time and getting used to all the new things we can do, and yeah, we're really enjoying it. Showcase some of your mounts. Shadow's got a fair few mounts. She loves her mounts. I likes collecting things when it comes to mounts. I personally don't. I don't care. But she's got this horse, and then she's got another one, which is a little tiger thing. Look, Senshi Tiger, I think it is. Yeah. And she's got a very rare one there from when we last used to play back in 2015, which is an ice horse. So yeah, it's geek heaven, if you like, and yeah, me and Shadow are quite fond of things like that. So yeah, there you go. There's another one she's got. Fire horse, nightmare, love it. So yeah, this is basically where we've been residing, and it's why you're not seeing any content from me at the minute. And I am going to be continuing to play this. I know I said I was going to be coming back to Conan when the mounts hit, but in all honesty, it may be a way off. I don't know. I've seen the dev stream currently, and it doesn't look that enthralling, in all honesty. And I've got to admit, I upload games that I enjoy playing, and if I'm not enjoying playing it, I'm not going to be uploading it. I do thank you for all your support and your continued viewing of the channel, but as I said when I started out, I'm just doing videos that I'm going to enjoy doing, and if I don't enjoy doing them, I'm not going to be doing them. So what I'm going to be trying to do from now on is I'm going to be playing ESO for probably the long haul, and as I get higher, I mean, I'm only a baby at the minute. I'm only 45, but yeah, we're going to try and do a couple of videos on ESO if anyone likes it. Probably do some editing as well, but I just wanted to give you all an update on what I've been doing, where the videos have gone, and yeah, continuing moving forward, we are going to be doing ESO. So it'll be goodbye from me. You can emote as well, I just don't use them. So for example, if I wanted to just have an AFK little pose as a mage, I can do a little emote where I juggle a fireball. There you go. Shadow's playing us a little tune. So yeah, it's really geeky, really involved. I absolutely love it. Shadow loves it. So yeah, we're gonna say bye now, and we'll catch you in the next one, people. Thank you for watching, and you could probably hear the smile in my voice because it is the first game that I've played in a long time that I've actually had some sort of enjoyment out of, which hasn't been a troll. So yeah, I'll leave you all with that. Shadow's little goodbye dance over there, and yeah, I'll say farewell for now. Cheers, peeps. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.